Hey, back again. This time I want to talk a little bit about my paintings and stuff like that. I'm not gonna go over like high detail about most of them. I mostly like paint for like my daughter and stuff like that. Like for the holidays, I'll get paint her something nice. This one I did for her birthday and stuff. I have this like deep appreciation for like Edvard Munich, which did the Scream and stuff. Where it's not like super definite like boundaries as far as like outlines and stuff like that. Like you'll see some of it in my work, and I've been trying to do it a little bit more to like define what I'm drawing, because like I'm not super artistic. I admit that. I did some like classes when I was younger, when I like cartooning and things at a local community center. But I never really had like painted much. And I use like oil paints, and I'll be honest, I think that they're a little bit more difficult to use. I like them a lot more, just like how they feel and things like that on the canvas. But by and large, I feel like it's more difficult to do. You have to be a little bit more patient with it, and a lot more careful as far as like when you're getting close to other colors and things. You don't want them to mix or smear or something like that. You can't like steady yourself on the canvas or something, because it's not going to dry appropriately, and you'll, next thing you know, you're leaving smudges everywhere. With this one, I was just trying to do like the sky and like the sun, and like just like I just wanted something nice and kind of flowy. I did really well on the rocks, I think, creating this like blend. I don't know how to explain it. As you can see, I did outline them. They're like kind of like I want to be like cliffs. Honestly, overall, I think that it is probably one of the better spots of most of my paintings go. And I'm pretty proud of it. Overall, I can't say I did a great job. I'm not like a perfectionist with art. I think that it's about like just the experience, and you learn as you go along. But for me personally, it is just not where I'd like to be. I don't need to be like Van Gogh or anything like that, but I would like a little bit better from myself. I would like eventually be able to do some realistic work. But by and far from like what I've done so far, it's like time wise, I haven't been doing it long, and I think I'm doing pretty alright. It is something I find very therapeutic. I feel like most people would. It's just relaxing, time consuming as well, but yeah. Like this piece personally like took about, I want to say around 40 hours to do, roughly. Something like that. And as you can see, it's really not that like elaborate. So think about that when you're like asking people about their art. You gotta like think about all the time that they really put into it. This other one here is another one for my daughter. I did this one for Christmas. It is again a very simple piece. I just like slapped the color down for the sky, painted a little Santa in there with a reindeer. I was trying to like do a Wendigo, and I'm pretty bad, obviously. So I just reformed it into a reindeer. I thought it was cute anyway. This one I spent far less time on, maybe like 10 hours. I did the house interior with some depth. I did these lines here to like simulate depth and things like that. I wanted like a more 3D perspective of a cutout of a house, and I did obviously these like more pastel-y colors because like she's a girl, and I figure that is something she'd probably enjoy a little bit more. I'm not saying that is like something that girls should enjoy. It's just like my girl's pretty kind of girly, so I do try and like give her more guy things because just cause, you know, obviously I'm a dude. I want her to like be able to enjoy those things as well, I suppose. But yeah, I think that's what I got on this for today, guys. You know, I'll try and paint something more later. I have a couple other ones I could show, but I would like to do something new, I suppose, and show you that. And just kind of like, maybe I'll paint something around a story, you know? That's what I did for my grandfather for his Christmas present, so